Good morning. Hello everyone. This is video number 2. In my last video I showed you that I was working on my first U-part wig, and I shook the hair on the mannequin, and I said I would do an updated video once I finished, and it was on my head. So here it is, if you want to take a look. Okay, as a reminder, this hair is Symphony Yaki, color number 2, and I used 3 bags with it, and each bag comes with a closure. I didn't use their closure, however. First off, this is my first U-part wig. I've made synthetic twists, wigs with super kinky hair. I've done, and those were actually crochet braid wigs, and I've done crochet braids of my own hair. So I decided I'd give this a shot. I watched a lot of YouTube videos on how to do it, and I'm about 75% happy with the way it turned out. And I wanted to share with you the mistakes I made so that you won't make these mistakes when you make your first wig. Okay? My first mistake, where's my little list? There it is. Oh, sorry about that. Neighbor just dropped what sounds like a cement block. Anyways, I made my part too wide. Look at it. And you know this, this is how I did it. I took a piece of weft and glued it down, and then just did one on top of the other, as in the other instruction videos, and then I did the same on this side. And I wanted so bad to make sure that there was a part that I didn't get it close enough, and now I think it's too wide. So that makes me feel a little uncomfortable. I don't really know what I can do about that. So be very sure about your part and maybe get a little closer than what you initially thought you should when you use that method of stacking the wefts with glue, gluing it down and putting one on top of the other to close up your U part. So think about that, or else it might end up like this. Okay. Also, it's really hard to do a U-part and to have a professional and flawless looking closure with straight hair. I'm sure the professionals do it wonderful. I see ladies on YouTube who've done it and they look great, but it's not their first time. So I would suggest on your first U-part getting something kinky or wavy, or something just not so straight, because then it's more forgiving and it covers up the mistakes. This one, there's no covering up anything. Okay. Also, too, I want to talk about, this is the last one, and it's the biggest thing, the cap. Whew. I bought a cap, and I think I tried it on, but maybe I didn't. I just put it on the mannequin head, and then I proceeded to put the hair on the cap. That was a big mistake. Why? Because my hair is, as a reminder, I use that hair protectant that's very thick and hard, and so it's holding down my hair. So my hair is not thick under here. It's very flat. So the cap ended up being too big. It expects you to have more hair under there. So if you use a cap that's too big, you put the hair on it, you'll end up getting lumps and bumps in the end. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's a few right there. Also, you'll end up having to cut the cap more than you want to. When I initially put on the cap, the U part came down to here. I literally had to cut the cap down like this, and with it went, nice expensive hair, or semi-expensive hair. So I lost hair, and and I still have the lumps and bumps. So next time I know I'm going to get a small cap, because I don't have very much hair under there, and I'm going to try it on first and make sure that it fits smoothly and snugly before I put the hair on it. So that was pretty frustrating. And the last thing is this method where you put glue the tracks on, stacked on top of each other that way. I always wondered how they would cover up. I said, how does that cover up the side of the hair? But it always seemed to work on the other videos. Well, it does cover up this top, but look how it separates. It doesn't smoothly go into the rest of my hair. So I'm going to constantly be doing this, trying to cover up that hole and separation. I'll probably pin the hair back like this, just so I don't have to worry about it. So those are 5 things that are quite annoying. And so think about those when you're making your first wig, even when you're making your second one or third one. And if you address those issues before you make your wig and know that you're going to come up against those issues, your U-part and your semi-weave will come out looking fantastic. So that's all I just wanted to share with you guys. I hope it was helpful. Excuse me. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Take care.